welcome back to That Guy Nick. I know it's crazy, I'm doing a movie review. Since it's been a while since I've done a full-length movie review, although this isn't a long one, this is going to be a quick, short one with a little bit of spoilers, a little bit of not spoilers, but we're just going to see how it goes. But today I just got back from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, a very highly anticipated movie, as of course, because the first movie is absolutely amazing. The second one did kind of falter a bit, but I still think it's a really good movie, and it's actually really solid. But now we're here with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the end of the trilogy, and I mean, there's not much I can say really. The movie is absolutely amazing in every single word. My only flaw would be that the beginning was a little bit slow, and I don't think every joke was really landing as well. But it really played into those emotional aspects very well. I just think the comedy was a little bit off, so that kind of drug it down a bit. But once it hit the second act, and especially the third act and the very final part of the movie, I was completely just into it, just 100% invested and intrigued, and just full on blown away by what James Gunn and this crew and the cast have achieved. Everybody did an absolutely amazing job. Chris Pratt did his easily best work as Star-Lord ever. He did such an amazing job. Bradley Cooper as Rocket. I mean, Rocket was so good, and believe the promotional art, but this is Rocket's movie. I mean, as James Gunn said, he's basically the secret protagonist of this movie, and he is. I mean, every one of the Guardians is the main character, but Rocket was really the one who shined here, and I absolutely loved Rocket in this movie. He was the best character of the movie. Karen Gillan as Nebula does such a wonderful job and just takes Nebula to a whole new level than she was in the last two movies, as well as we saw in Infinity War and Endgame. And then carrying on forward is Palm Clementov as Mantis and Dave Bautista as Drax. The two of them together were absolutely amazing. I love those two as a pairing that worked both comedically and emotionally, and Dave Bautista did his absolute best work as Drax as well. I loved him in the first movie, and I think in this movie he really shined as both lovable and funny, and also the destroyer part of himself. It was really, really good. And Vin Diesel, of course, voices Groot again, and I love Groot. Groot is never a bad thing to have in the movie, and Groot's always amazing. There's nothing wrong with Groot. Will Porter as Adam Warlock was definitely an interesting choice, although I do think it falters a bit because, I mean, not to say spoilers, but kind of spoilers. Adam Warlock was kind of just there. It felt like he was supposed to. It would have been way better if he was there, if he showed up way before this, and then he kind of showed up in this movie. But honestly, for what it was, Will Porter did do a great job as the character, and I'm excited to see whatever future we have with Adam Warlock. And then, so it's all just. I can't say much about Adam Warlock, but I will just say, again, he is good, and I think Will Porter does do a good job. Sean Gunn does return as Kraglin. Kraglin was great. I loved Kraglin. I loved him in the first two movies. I loved him here. Kraglin's always funny. Cosmo, the space dog. I forgot who voices Cosmo, but I will figure out in just 1 second. Sorry for that cut there. I had to figure out. Maria Baklova. I remember the name. I know who the person is. The name completely blanked me. I loved Cosmo in this movie. Cosmo was really cool to see. Obviously, last time we saw Cosmo was the holiday special, but now we see Cosmo here, and it was honestly really cool to see Cosmo again. And then, of course, the big villain of the movie, the high evolutionary. I have to read the name off or I'll get it wrong. Chugwoody Ijui. I'm very sorry if I butchered that name, but my God. First off, he was in Peacemaker, and Peacemaker, he was already fantastic in that show. But here, he absolutely shines as the villain. Just completely, every time he's in the scene, he just completely outshines everybody. And I loved that he was just I love that he was. I don't know how to explain it. I love that he was a villain who just wanted to just. I don't know how to explain it because I can't explain things without spoiling the movie. But just I'll let you know. I loved the High Evolutionary, and Chudwicky did an absolutely amazing job as this character. And he was a really great villain to face for the Guardians to face off against. The action was absolutely amazing in this movie. There was one specific scene which was like kind of like a hallway fight that that I was just had a big old smile on my face the entire time. I was just like in my seat chuckling a bit, just having a complete blast. It was a blast, and there's a bunch of other fight scenes that are really good. The emotional scenes during this movie are very touching. I was completely bawling by the end of the movie. My eyes were just red, and I was just... again, I can't say why, but I was very, very emotional at the end of the movie, and I was very happy with my emotions. And I don't... see, it's hard to explain. I don't have scripts for these things, but I was just... There was something about this trilogy ending that felt really good. And all the other emotional aspects during this movie, especially with Rocket's story, was absolutely amazing. And it was really good. Sorry, I'm just kind of ranting here at this point. Just everything about this movie was absolutely amazing. And I'm very happy that how this trilogy just all came together. And seeing it end is just... very, very emotional, and I'm very excited to see what the future holds for whatever it is. Because I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but I'm very interested to see how this goes and what they do. But anyways, I'm not gonna say any spoilers. Actually, maybe I did drop a little bit here and there, but I'm not gonna say any spoilers because I don't think I need to. I just want to make this a quick short video and just say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is an absolutely amazing movie. I had an absolute blast with it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to have to give this movie a 10 out of 10. I did debate on giving it a 9, but thinking about it all and just thinking about everything and how it all came together in the end, it's absolutely amazing. And thank you, James Gunn, and every single crew member and cast just for delivering such a beautiful end to this amazing trilogy. Anyways, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.